you are an RI or if you are a merchant navy officer or you are an MD of any company and you have been searching for a land since long for your ideal and dream farmhouse, but you are not able to find the right land near Pune or Mumbai. This video is for you. If you have budget in hand for a land of roughly 60 lakh to 70 lakh and construction cost minimum of 20 to 25 lakh, this can be a suitable project for you. Let's get started with the project details. So basically, we have been into land acquisition. Our company name is Excellent Shelters Private Limited. Our brand is equivalent to land. Since last 13 years, we are into land acquisition. We have delivered till date 100 lakh square feet of government sanctioned non-agriculture land in Pune, Mumbai, and Solapur. We have all our ongoing projects rated by CRISIL. This is the highest rating when it comes for the real estate investment. Across globe, we are in 7 countries, more than 1,250 plus clients. And Singapore and US, we have banking system where NRIs can invest in land through the international currency with us also. Why people prefer us? Because we provide clear title plot. So clear title is legal verification. We take the 100% assurity of the legality of the documents. We give immediate sale deed of the land. That means the titles are clear and we can immediately transfer the land on the client's name. Security and maintenance, we keep it on our end because we know not even a client who is staying in a Pune or Mumbai can always visit every day to the land and check out for the security. So security and maintenance, these are the 2 important factors we always take care for our clients. All our locations are appreciating. These are outskirts of the city, near PMRDA, which is Pune Metro Regional Development Authority, if it's Pune, near MIDC area, near new airport area or a national highway connectivity. So we always take into the account the kind of the appreciation that is possible in the particular area with respect to the different infrastructure points in and around happening near to that city. Our core purpose is to create significant difference in human life by fulfilling their dream of buying land through excellence. Our 5 board of directors, Dr. Naresh Bherde, he is the chairman and managing director of our company. Myself, Reshma Hajite, I'm director sales and marketing. Yogesh Patil is the land acquisition and development director. So whatever the land acquisition is done, the development of the site is handled by him and his team. Dr. Manisha Bherde, she is the finance director of the company, and Gorakshnath Soundke, he is the investor relationship director of the company. We always believe in the values that drives us make a lot of sense, and obviously that's where we connect with our clients, and clients with the same values get in touch with us, and that's where we find we serve our client. The first value is value of excellence. Whatever we make sure, we always make sure that we do continuous improvement in product, service, as well as ourselves. Integrity, what we say, we do. We believe in whatever we are committing to the client in terms of the legality of the land, in terms of the deliverables of the land, we deliver those. Gratitude, we know that wherever we stand today, it is because of our customers, because of our investors, because of our employees and vendors. We are really grateful to them. Celebration is one of the value. It's not that every day is the same for each one of us, but we make sure that we create happiness within by celebrating each moment. And final is social compassion. 5 of us have came together in 2008 to work on the social projects. And that's how our company has started to contribute more to our foundation. So we make sure that wherever we have our projects, we always contribute to the society in that area, as well as we have a different foundation called Excellence Das Foundation, through which we do a lot of different social activities. Why we are the first company in India in plotted development. We have been awarded for all our ongoing projects rated by CRISIL. By CRISIL, it means quality of the project, quality of the developer, legality, financial, and innovation quality of the project. We have been awarded by Brands Academy in 2014 and 15 for the most promising developer in Pune. This is one of the key awards we have grabbed in 2015. This is related to ABB News Award. This is for again, the real estate category for the plotted development. This is CRISIL rated ceremony. Our CMD, his biography has been published, and this is one of the bestseller on Amazon, Imandari. This has been published by the hands of the Chief Minister that time, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, in 2015 at Los Angeles at Bruhan Maharashtra Mandi Convention. Dr. Naresh Bhade, our CMD, has been awarded as Achievers of Maharashtra Award. This has been into 2021. He has been also awarded with Marathi Udyojak Award. We have been awarded by Rotary for our contribution to the real estate sector. This is Indira Brand Slam Award for the Best Marketing Company. This is in 2017. Make in India initiative, Dr. Naresh Bhade, our CMD, has been a part of a representative committee. We have launched different marketing campaigns, like Solapur Smart City was one of the programs, which was our own program. We also do, as I mentioned, the social activities. This is one of the Excellence Lifetime Achievement Award. We give it to every year to the person who is performing the best. This one is to the Dr. Ravindra Kolhe, and this was awarded by the hands of Dr. Narendra Zadhav. We also do a lot of social activities in the areas where we have our project. This is in Solapur. This was Mahila Gaurav Puraskar on 8th of March we have conducted. Also, this is the NGO award, which has been presented to the NGO, which is performing the best. Now let's come down to what is the story of this Royal View Farms and Farmhouse project. After working from 2009 till 2020, before the lockdown, we have been working mainly into non-agriculture plots. And then we realized during lockdown, a lot of people have the requirement of farmhouses. And that's where we thought, why not we only acquire the land and develop it as a project? We have studied more than 150 projects, which has the farmhouse as a scope. And we realized that there are certain challenges that each of the farmhouse project is facing. And we have just shortlisted all the challenges of the individual farmhouse buyer. And then we thought, let's find out what are the different challenges our buyer faces and where we can give them solution. So before starting with the actual project details, I would like to give the entire study that we have done. So 5 steps to own farmhouse. These are based on LLDCM. This is the technique in which you can acquire the farmhouse. The first step is called as finding suitable land. Second step is do the legal verification of the land. Third is get the basic infrastructure developed on the site. Fourth is construct a farmhouse on it. And fifth is maintenance of farmhouse. Now let's get to know in each of this, what are the different challenges that individual farmhouse buyer faces. The first challenge in terms of finding suitable land, people find that there is no matching budget. They want something of 10 lakh, 20 lakh, and then they don't get it in the same range. Sometimes boundary issues happen. They like the land, rate is also very less, but they feel that there is no view to the land. Then connectivity issues, this is again the next part because of which a lot of challenges happen where they are not able to connect to the location. Location they seems very far and there might be some family reaching out to that place. They find it it's not possible. That's where finding the right land itself becomes challenge for a lot of people. They keep on roaming around from one site to another site every weekend. But in last 2 years, they are not able to shortlist anything. Second is for legal verification. Again, there are multiple challenges. Like sometimes owners are missing, encumbrances on land, payment given to the wrong person, multiple legal ownership, and finally, agreement to sale than a sale deed. So there is not agriculture land is given not as a sale deed, but as an agreement to sale. Means there is no final sale deed draft or final documentation that is created, or there is no name of the person on the Sadbara that is done. So on legal verification also, there are a lot of people, 50% of the people who are stuck up in the legal verification of the land only. Third step is basic infrastructure development. When it comes to basic infrastructure, people find it water source is too far, electricity point is not close by, internal access road issue is there. So obviously getting the road constructed to that plot itself might become the double the cost of the land. Getting water on the site might become the triple the cost. So sometimes you might get agriculture land at a very cheap cost, but getting this infrastructure developed on the site again becomes the next challenge. No demarcation. So when you actually go and start demarcating, the people in and around come and they say, my land is in your demarcation. That's where again the next challenge happens. And finally, no resources. Even though you want to get the water, electricity, road, everything to be done, you need to have right resources on board. Obviously, as a person, individual buyer, you don't have a resource connects outside in the market. And the fifth challenge, which is not at all in your control, that is political and local issues to stop the development. So we realize that we need to really have a gated community where we can solve all these problems rather than just giving a raw plot to individual, putting 4 stone corners to the plot. Why can't we give the basic infrastructure to the entire project? And basic infrastructure, water, electricity, road, and the demarcation to the plot. Fourth is about construction. Now in construction also there are a lot of challenges the people face. Finding right architect is challenge, contractor or labor issues are there, costs are very high when it comes to remote location because farmhouses are generally at the remote location. Partially constructed structures, unskilled manpower, and obviously that's where the entire challenge start happening. People just leave up. I don't want to construct farmhouse. There are so many things to manage. There are so many vendors to manage. And what I wanted and what is coming out, I don't find it right. And that's where people leave. Even half of the structures you might see on some of the roads of Lonavla, they are half of the structures are partially done. They are not completely done because of the challenges in the construction part. So we have decided if we are going to develop the construction entire gated community, it should have the entire end-to-end construction support. Fifth is about maintenance of the farmhouse. When we say about the maintenance, obviously farmhouse is a white elephant. You need to have a lot of resources, cleaning staff, you need a cook, you need a security guard. That's where we decided we can have a sharing resources. Heavy cost of the resources like 10,000, 20,000 per month is also a burden to manage the resources. And if entire plot is not maintained well, farmhouse is not maintained well, then in that case it is not well rented, and if it is not well rented, the resale value is not there. That's where we decided if we define the gated community, we should have to have all the resources shared on it. Now, what kind of a value creation we are going to do on through the entire project? And let's get to know what actually the total value of this come into the picture. So if you consider if the location is the damp view specific location, you get the higher level of oxygen that makes your body and mind happy. View from the property obviously fetch you the good rental value. The value of it is more than 15 lakh rupees over the lifespan I'm counting on. Main road connectivity, this gives a good access, good appreciation, and good sellability. Gated community, if it is a gated community, you get a right neighborhood, there are resources that get shared. This value will be of 5 lakh rupees. The value section I'm presented, this is more of a rough costing I'm presenting, and this is a value to the individual buyer. Not necessarily every time you can measure it in terms of the number. Infrastructure, cement road, because of this, there is a less maintenance that is required, more durability and sustainable in the rainy area. Otherwise, you see there are a lot of people who give the normal kacha road to the farmhouses, and every time there is a rain, in that case, they have to reconstruct it again. Reaching out to the place becomes a challenge. Infrastructure, street light, obviously the society is well heated. Infrastructure, water, UGT, that is underground tank, overhead tank. Because of this, the uninterrupted water supply is there. Water flows 24/7 to all the plots. Even there is no electricity because we have the overhead tank. So this also adds a lot of value to it. And next is infrastructure water tap. Water tap, basically, this is the independent water supply to the each plot that is possible. Because of biofencing, you get the aesthetic value to the entire site. Retaining wall actually to prevent the landslide in the hilly area that we are going to do in the gated community. Gutters to channelize the rainwater to prevent floods on the plot. Main gate, this is for a privilege entry access on the approval. For security is for to avoid thefts. Swimming pool, it's a common facility to enjoy with the family. And a restaurant, avail the food without any tension of cooking. So if you count the entire value of all the facilities that we are providing in the gated community, the value creation itself is of 60 lakh. I'm not at all counting the land cost in this at this point. Now let's get to know more about this project. This is a Mulashi Dam view facing gated farmhouse community project on Mulashi to Lonavla Road, which goes via Amby Valley. Just to explain you about the location, here is our Chandani Chowk. This side is Lonavla. From Chandani Chowk to Mulshi, this is a Mulshi to Lonavla Road. This goes via Amby Valley. Here is Malhar Machi. From Malhar Machi, we are just 6 km from this location. We are exactly close by and we are on the road directly, which is connecting to Lonavla. So Mulshi to Lonavla Road, we are exactly touching. Pune is 50 kilometers, Chandani Chowk is 39 kilometers. So in 1.5 hour drive, you can reach to the site from Pune or Lonavla, both the sides. Panvel is roughly 90 kilometers. Vile Bhagad and IDC is 60 kilometers from here. Why Mulshi we have chosen? First and foremost thing, if you see, this is a prestigious address. Lonavla, Pauna, Mulshi Dam, these are the most prominently used places for the farmhouses. If you go and check out the rentals for these places, this is average 7,000 to 8,000 per night, whatever the structure is, because this is the area which is in the high demand for the farmhouses. Across India or even a lot of NRIs, they prefer farmhouses in this area only. Second, there are all star resorts in and around, like Atmanpin, Malhar Machi, Residency Lake, Jalasrishti. These are some of the star resorts are in and around. So obviously you construct nearby to it. You also get that next stage of a leverage for your farmhouse also. Ring road connectivity, because it's Peramgad to Chandani Chowk connectivity 20 km, Lonavla is also 44 km. Because of ring road connectivity and being under PMRDA, that is Pune Metro Regional Development Authority area, it's making the entire area to grow to the next level. So these are the 3 pointers because of which Mulshi is going to be on the top in next few days. These are the views from the side. So this is water view, this is dam view. Then this side is a hilly area when there is a fog in and around. So we have a views during all the seasons we have captured. Total project is of 13 acre. In 10 acre, these are legally clear title 36 private farmhouses. In 3 acre, we are constructing commercial resort. In plot area is 11,000 square feet onward. Plot owners have access to resorts with the membership amount. This is the entire plot layout. This is a gate. From here we have plots. This 3 acre is reserved for the resort and rest again this plot. So individual plot area is of 11,000 square feet and construction is mandatory on it. You can't just buy plot, you have to construct on it. So in land acquisition, we already have Satbara on our name. So Naresh Burde and Yogesh Patil, these two are already the owner of the site. So all the documentation are with us. So this is our own project. We are not marketing somebody else's project. In land verification, we give you the entire file when you would like to have. So these are all the documents available with us. Next is in infrastructure development, as I mentioned, cement road, water, electricity, and biofencing. These are the basic things we are providing. In project feature, we are providing entry gate, maintenance, an extra feature at extra cost. We are providing the resort access. Already restaurant in this area is completed. Just to show you what are the actual pictures of the site. This is the cement road construction 50% currently done, BMM road 100% done. These are the cement road photos. Electricity line is done to each of the plot. Water tap is completed. Boring facility pipeline is completed. UGT and OHT is under construction. Infrastructure, biofencing. This is the way biofencing is already done for the individual plot. IP-based camera access, you can directly access the site on your app from the mobile. Name boards for the individual site. These are the retaining walls for the site, rainwater gutter to avoid stinkages. Then this is a main gate we'll be constructing. Infrastructure terms pool. There is a sample bungalow we are constructing on the site. This is a sample bungalow. Current structure is this. It's interior and landscaping just remaining. For maintenance, we are forming the society here. And maintenance, we are taking 2 lakh rupees for 5 years. After that, society would be deciding what should be the charge. Rental is optional. You can rent it fully or partially. We are currently talking to few of the companies, as well as you can directly go on and search on airbnb.com what is the average rental in the Mulshi area. So you can see below, these are the average rental in that area. Even for a private room, they are charging roughly around 2,200 per night, depending on what's the location. And if it's a gated community, you can obviously charge higher. With the dam view, you can charge more. So that's where the entire thing come into picture. Till date, we have sold already 15 units out of 35. Existing client profiles are NRIs, co-working space owners, investors in share market, architects, MDs of IT company, and merchant navy officers. So schedule your site visit and get to know more about the project. Thank you so much. We are on mission to help 1 lakh individuals to fulfill their dream of buying farmhouse. Let us know if we can help you out. Connect us on the number given below. Thank you.